Welcome to i-TUTOR Economics NCERT series. We were studying chapter 10 Environmental Economics and we had covered till the topic pollution. And today we are going to deal with a new topic, global warming. Okay, what is meant by global warming? Global warming refers to the ongoing rise in the average temperature of Earth's surface, including both land and water as well as the atmosphere. Over the last 100 years, the average global temperature has increased by about 0.75 degree Celsius. Notably, two-thirds of this warming has occurred since 1975. And the main cause of global warming is the increase in greenhouse gases in atmosphere. These gases trap heat radiating from Earth, creating what is known as greenhouse effect. And major greenhouse gases responsible for global warming are, first one, carbon dioxide. Okay, the most important greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide. It contributes to about 50% of global warming. Then second one, methane. Then chlorofluorocarbons, nitrous and nitrous oxide. So these are the major gases responsible for global warming. What are they? Carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons and nitrous oxide. And what are the causes of carbon dioxide increase? Do you know? First one, burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil and natural gas. Then burning biomasses. Then deforestation, which reduces the number of trees that absorbs carbon dioxide. And in earlier periods of Earth's history, temperature changes were due to natural causes. But the present rise in temperature is largely due to human activities. And what are the impacts of global warming? First one, impact on agriculture and ecosystems. It reduces rainfall and higher temperature affect crop yield. Then increased growth of pests and weeds and disturbance in the ecosystem leading to loss of biodiversity. All these are the causes of global warming. And the second one, impact on human health. What is meant by that? Warmer temperatures help disease-carrying vectors spread faster and increase in diseases such as malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, etc. happens. And the third one, changes in climate patterns. Abnormal and unpredictable rainfall, more frequent droughts and floods, and serious ecological imbalance due to extreme climate events are also responsible for global warming. Okay. So, global warming is the current increase in the temperature of Earth's surface, both land and water as well as in the atmosphere. An average temperature around the world has risen by 0.75 degree Celsius, and about two-thirds of this is caused by increase has occurred since 1975. Carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, nitrous oxide are the greenhouse gases warming the Earth's surface. So it is also called greenhouse effect. The carbon dioxide is the most important of greenhouse gases, contributing to 50% of global warming. The burning of fossil fuels and other biomass, deforestation, etc. result in carbon dioxide. In the past, when Earth experienced increase in temperature, it was the result of natural causes, but today it is being caused by human activities. Global warming adversely affects agriculture, horticulture and ecosystem. Reduced rainfall, higher temperature and increased pest or weed growth hamper farming. And threat to health arise due to increase in diseases carrying vectors such as mosquitoes, resulting in malaria, dengue fever and yellow fever. An increase in the global average surface air temperature of such magnitude will bring about alarming changes in rainfall patterns and other climatic conditions, resulting in serious ecological disequilibriums. Okay. Now, what is called climate change? Climate change refers to long-term changes in temperature, rainfall patterns and seasonal behavior of Earth's climate system. These changes are mainly driven by the increasing accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And what are the human contributions? Since the start of Industrial Revolution, human activities, especially burning fossil fuels and deforestation, have significantly increased greenhouse gas concentrations. The concentration of carbon dioxide has increased by about 40% from 280 parts per million in the pre-industrial era to 402 parts in 2016. And this sharp rise in carbon dioxide has led directly to global warming. And what are the current observed changes? Many regions across the world are already experiencing the impacts of climate change, such as warming of coastal waters, higher average temperatures, noticeable change in rainfall patterns like unpredictable monsoon and heavy rainfall events, and also more frequent and intense storms, cyclones and weather extremes. And what are the future expectations? If current trend continues, global temperatures will continue to rise. Then sea levels will increase due to melting ice caps and thermal expansion of oceans. More frequent climate related disasters are also expected. So this is about climate change. Okay. Now, next topic, acid rain. Do you know what is meant by acid rain? Acid rain. Acid rain is a harmful environmental phenomenon caused mainly by air pollution. It occurs when pollutants released into the atmosphere mix with moisture and fall back to the earth as rain, snow, fog or dust with high acidity. And how acid rain is formed? How acid rains are formed? First one, due to human activities emissions from factories, vehicles, power plants and heating boilers. All these release sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere. And the second reason, chemical reactions in the atmosphere. These gases react with atmospheric water vapor to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. And third cause, natural cause, that is volcanic eruption also release large quantities of sulfur dioxide contributing to acid rain. And what are the effects of acid rain? First one, damages to plants. It destroys leaves and reduces photosynthesis. Then aquatic life are affected. Lakes and rivers become acidic, killing fish and amphibians. Then soil degradation. Essential nutrients are washed away, and also infrastructure damage. It corrodes buildings, monuments, especially those made of limestones and marbles. Now what are the sources? Now we are moving to the next topic, e-waste. First look at the sources of e-waste. We know that e-waste refers to discarded electrical and electronic equipments that has reached the end of its life cycle. Major sources include households, hospitals, government and private sectors. And what are the household sources? Personal computers, television, radio, then cell phones, washing machine, microwave oven, CD player, fan and electronic iron. And what are the hospital sources? Same, personal computers, monitors, ECG devices, microscope and incubators. X-ray machines, scanners are also included. Okay. Then government sources. Personal computers, fax machine, Xerox machine, scanner, fan, tube lights and air conditioners. And what are the private sector sources? Restaurants, industries, boilers, mixers, signal devices, generators and incubator. Okay. Now, what is meant by e-waste? E-waste or electronic waste is the waste generated from discarded, obsolete or end-of-life electrical and electronic devices. It is considered the new byproduct of information technology era. Okay, new byproduct of IT or information technology era. And e-waste include a wide and growing range of electronic equipment such as large household appliances like refrigerators, air conditioners and washing machines. Then communication devices like cell phones and telephones. Information technology devices like computer, laptops and printers. Then entertainment devices like televisions, audio equipments, DVD players and video games. Also office equipments like fax machines, photocopies, copiers, Xerox machines and so on. So e-waste include large household appliances, communication devices, information technology devices, entertainment devices and also office equipments. Okay, what is meant by solid waste? Solid waste refers to the discarded, useless and unwanted materials generated as a result of human activities. And these waste are found in solid, semi-solid or liquid form that cannot be discharged through pipelines. And these solid waste includes household garbage, hospital waste, dead animals, construction and demolition debris, ashes, agricultural residues and industrial waste. An improper collection and delayed removal of solid waste from streets and public places lead to serious public health and hygienic hazards, causing pollution, spread of diseases and environmental degradation. Okay. Now we are moving to a very important topic, that is sustainable development. What is meant by sustainable development? Sustainable development means development that take place or take care of the needs of present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And it focuses on the welfare of both present and future generation. Then providing basic necessity to the poor like food, sanitation, healthcare and education. Then avoiding excessive use of resources for luxury wants of the rich, and also using natural resources wisely so that future generations also have enough. And this idea is based on the principle of intergenerational equity, which means we must use what the past generation left for us, but we should not finish everything. We must pass on the same resources to the next generation. Okay. Now let's look at a definition. Look at a definition for sustainable development. First is a definition of World Commission on Environment and Development, 1987. They told that sustainable development is development that meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And this is the most famous and standard definition. Okay. And the second one, Pierce, Markanday and Barbier, 1981. Their definition tells that the alternative approach to sustainable development is to focus on natural capital assets and suggests that they should not decline through time. So this definition stresses preserving natural capital. We know that natural capital means forest, water, minerals, biodiversity and clean air. And it means the stock of natural resources must be maintained or increased across generations. Okay. Now, sustainable development goals. The SDGs are a set of 17 global goals adopted by the United Nations in 2015, aimed to be achieved by 2030. And what are the core elements? There is 3 pillars: economic growth, social inclusion and also environmental protection. And what are the guiding principles? First one, universality, that means applies to all nations whether it is rich or poor. Then integration, that is all goals are interconnected, and also transformation. It aims to bring major positive global change. And the 17 SDGs are, first one, end poverty in all forms everywhere. Then zero hunger, achieve food security, improve nutrition and sustainable agriculture. Third one, good health and well-being for all at all ages. And the fourth one, quality education and lifelong learning opportunities for all. Fifth one, gender equality and empower women and girls. Then sixth, clean water and sanitation for all. Seventh one, affordable and clean energy for all. Then decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities within and among countries, sustainable cities and communities. And the 12th one, responsible consumption and production. Then climate action, life below water, that is conserve ocean and marine resources. Then life on land, forest desertification, land degradation and biodiversity. Then peace, justice and strong institution. And the last one, partnerships for the goals like strengthen global cooperation. So these are the 17 sustainable development goals. Now the next topic, green initiatives. In recent years, the number of organizations, businesses and individuals working towards sustainability and eco-friendly lifestyles has grown significantly. Their aim is to protect the earth, which is our only life support system. Why green initiatives are needed? The planet is facing serious threats such as global warming, pollution, biodiversity loss and resource depletion. To safeguard our environment, collective action is required at multiple levels like political, social and economic. And how change can be achieved? Yes, through political lobbying, that means pressure on governments to make strong environmental laws and implement climate-friendly policies. Then second, citizen action. Individuals taking steps such as reducing plastic, conserving energy and promoting sustainable habits in daily life. Third one, consumer pressure. Choosing eco-friendly products and rejecting environmentally harmful goods encourages companies to adopt greener practices. And the fourth one, peaceful direct action. Environmental groups take non-violent actions to protect forests, rivers, oceans, and other natural ecosystems. They also promote long-term solutions for a green and peaceful future. Okay. And what are the responsibilities of developed countries? Do you know what are the responsibilities of developed countries? Since global warming is a global problem, all countries share responsibility. However, developed countries being the major polluters historically, they should bear a greater share of cost for pollution control. They should provide financial and technological support to developing nations and reduce their own greenhouse gas emissions more aggressively. And this concept is supported by the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities, that is CBTR. Okay, common but differentiated responsibilities. So this is about green initiatives. And the next topic, organic farming. Organic farming is a method of agricultural production, okay, that relies on natural processes and inputs such as animal manure, organic waste, crop rotation, legumes, that is nitrogen fixing plants, then and biological pest controls. And it avoids the use of synthetic fertilizers, chemical pesticides, hormones and artificial livestock additives. Organic farming enriches the soil, supports microbes, protects biodiversity, and also aims for sustainable eco-friendly farming system. It is actually a holistic approach that focuses on plants, animals, humans and the environment. And what are the goals of organic farming? The main aim is to develop sustainable, environmentally harmonious agricultural system. Okay, let's look at the general principles of organic farming. First one, environment protection. That is, reduce soil degradation and erosion, minimize pollution, promote biological productivity and maintain a healthy agro ecosystem. Second one, long-term soil fertility. That means enhance soil biological activity and improve soil structure and nutrient cycle. Third one, biological diversity. What is meant by that? Yes, encourage diversity of plants, animals and microorganisms and reduce dependency on external inputs. Fourth one, recycling resources. That means maximize reuse of organic materials within the farm and close nutrient loops. Fifth one, animal welfare. That is, provide natural living conditions and ensure healthy and humane treatment for livestock. Sixth one, organic integrity in products. That is, use careful handling and processing methods. Maintain natural quality at all stages, whether it is production stage, storage stage or transportation stage. 7.1, use of renewable resources. That is, promote local, renewable and sustainable agricultural resources. Okay, so these are the major general principles of organic farming. Now, let's look at an important topic, that is alkali farming. What is meant by alkali farming? In many arid and semi-arid regions, nearly 50% of irrigated land suffers from soil salinization. This means excess salts or acids accumulate in the root zone, which reduces or destroys soil productivity. And such soils are called problem soils, mainly of three types, that is alkaline soil, saline soil and acid soils. These soils make it harder for plants to grow because the roots cannot properly absorb water and nutrients. What are alkali soils? Alkali soils are also called sodic soils. They have high sodium content, low permeability. Permeability means water cannot enter easily, that is low permeability. Then poor soil structure and also white crust on the surface. And because of too much sodium, the soil becomes hard, cracks and loses fertility. And where are these alkali soils found in India? They are widely found in Indo-Gangetic plains, especially in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. They are also found in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay, so that is about alkali farming. Next topic, tree plantation. Tree plantation means planting more trees in an area. Trees are extremely important for our environment and they help us in many ways. What are those ways? Yes, first trees give us oxygen. We know that. They take in carbon dioxide from the air and release oxygen through a process called photosynthesis. That's why we say trees are the lungs of the earth. The second one, trees improve air quality. They trap dust, smoke and harmful pollutants. So the air becomes cleaner and healthier to breathe. Then trees help in controlling the climate. They make the surroundings cooler by providing shade and releasing water vapor into the air. Then, fourth one, trees conserve water. When it rains, trees reduce the speed of water runoff. This helps rainwater seep into the soil and recharge the groundwater instead of getting wasted. Fifth one, trees protect the soil. Their roots hold the soil tightly, preventing the soil erosion. And finally, trees support wildlife. Many birds, insects and animals live on trees or around them. Natural forest and tree plantations help maintain the water cycle and support biodiversity. So in simple words, trees give us oxygen, clean the air, cool the climate, save water, protect soil and support wildlife. That is why tree plantation is very important for the environment. Okay. Now, do you know about seed ball? Seed balls are a very easy and eco-friendly method of planting. Okay, a seed ball is simply a seed that is wrapped inside a small ball made of clay and compost. After making this ball, it is dried. The idea is that the seed is already pre-planted inside the ball. You do not need to dig soil or prepare land. You can just throw or place the seed ball on the ground where the plant can grow. The clay protects the seed from birds, insects and harsh weather. And when it rains, the clay becomes soft and the seeds started to germinate at the right time. So seed balls make planting very simple and help grow plants in large numbers, especially in open lands, forests and difficult to reach areas. Okay, and that is about seed ball. Now we are coming to the summary part of this chapter. Let's look at it. Actually, this chapter begins by explaining how human activities are closely connected with the natural environment. It also introduces environmental economics, that is a branch of economics that studies how to use environmental resources efficiently without damaging nature. And this chapter also explains material balance model developed by Alan Nees and R.V. Ayers, which shows how the economy and environment are linked, and whatever we take from nature eventually goes back as waste. And in the second part, the chapter discusses different types of pollution, that is air, water, noise and land pollution. It explains their causes, harmful effects and the methods to reduce them. It also covers important global environmental problems such as global warming, climate change, acid rain, e-waste and solid waste, which contribute to environmental degradation. The chapter then highlights the importance of sustainable development, which means meeting today's needs without harming future generation. Goals like green initiatives, organic farming, tree plantation, seed balls and alkali farming are explained as steps towards sustainability. However, the chapter warns that environmental problems are increasing due to industrial pollution, soil erosion, land degradation, deforestation and biodiversity loss, mainly driven by the greed of rich and lack of proper market and institutional controls in countries like India. And since many pollution problems are global and cross borders, all countries must act together. The rich nations which have contributed the most to global warming should pay for the damage they have caused. Okay, so that's all about this chapter. Hope you understand. Thanks for watching. For more related contents, do like, share and subscribe.